Hi everyone, I'm Julie O'Clair. Welcome to Parents TV. As you approach the end of your pregnancy, it's a really good idea to enroll in a childbirthing class. You'll learn the secrets of dealing with the pain of labor, and you may even get some pretty good homework at the same time. Parents TV's Kara Sundlun and husband Dennis House take us to their very first childbirthing class.
It's our first night of childbirth class, and Dennis and I are relieved to meet a bunch of couples as clueless as we are. Lesson 1 for Dad, empathy. I like this.
You're up at night, you're not comfortable carrying this baby. You gentlemen, I want you to try to carry an extra 30-pound backpack 24 hours a day. See what it's like getting up and getting down and trying to sleep and trying to turn. It's not easy. It takes a lot of energy.
You'll need the energy for labor, but how will you know when it's really time?
For some women, it's when her water breaks. Others, when contractions start. And Coach, this is when you need a good stopwatch.
You'll time contractions from the beginning of one to the beginning of the next. So when you first start to feel that tightening, you'll look at the clock. The contraction itself may be 30 or 40 seconds. When you feel that contraction start the next time, you look at the clock. Beginning of one to the beginning of the next. Talk to your doctors and ask them, when should I call you if I'm having contractions? How far apart should they be? Has anyone been told yet? Usually, first baby, when the contractions are about 5 minutes apart for 1 hour. But that can vary depending on your pregnancy, your due date, how far you live from the hospital, your family history.
So this early phase when you're talking about that you can be at home and relaxing and your coach can be eating, I mean, how long is that supposed to last?
It can be 7 to 8 hours, but the first few hours you may not even realize it's labor. You may have a low backache, maybe have some cramping, intermittent contractions, but it's as these first few hours progress that you notice things aren't quite the same. These contractions are getting closer, they're getting stronger. You may have that bloody show at this time with that mucus plug coming out. You may get a burst of energy, but don't get carried away with that energy and clean the whole house. You need that energy for later. So the contraction begins, you get comfortable. You consciously relax your body. You find a focal point to look at and concentrate on. You give that cleansing or signal breath to signal the beginning of the contraction. Taking a big breath in through your nose and letting it out through your mouth. Breathe in calm. Breathe out relaxed. And breathe in calm. Breathe out relaxed.
When the time comes, the easiest way for a baby to enter the world is head first.
Easiest way to fit is when they're looking at that tailbone. They come down, tuck their chin, and make a turn that goes down and under and out. To say hello.
Hi, I'm born.
Everyone, the woman and probably the man too, is kind of terrified of the episiotomy.
Yes.
What is that, and do you have to have an episiotomy?
You do not have to have an episiotomy.
Okay.
There was a point in time where it was fairly routine, but at this point now, it's only as necessary, and the statistics have really dropped. So much fewer mothers having it.
So in layman's terms, what is an episiotomy?
And sometimes if the baby's head is big, or if the doctor feels there's not enough given these tissues, or if mom has been working hard, they'll make an incision. But first they'll give a Novocaine. They'll give an anesthetic to numb this entire area.
So you won't feel this.
Right. At this point, you don't even feel that anesthetic going in because you've got pressure, you've got thinning tissues, you've got decreased blood flow. All of that will give a natural numbing, but they will give the anesthetic. It will take effect. They'll make an incision either straight back or off to the side to afford room for the baby to come out. The baby is delivered, and after the delivery, they then repair that clean, straight cut with stitches that will dissolve.
Can I get put out for that?
No, but he can cut the cord. Talk about pressure, though. Did you know your baby will have to take a test within minutes of being born? It's called the APGAR test.
In this test, doctors evaluate the baby on appearance, skin color, pulse, grimace. Does it make a face when you irritate the baby? Activity and respiration. 2 points for each.
So theoretically, your baby could get an APGAR score of 10 at either of these 1 minute and 5 minutes of age. Caroline Diane Fromson had 2 points off for color because she was blue and she was sort of floppy. So she got two. Her APGAR score at 1 minute was 7. At 5 minutes of age, she pinked up, her tone improved, and I threatened her with a small wedding. It was a joke. That comes much later, you'll see. And she got an APGAR score of 9. You have my blessing and reassurance that this score is really an introductory offer. Because if you call now, at 5 minutes of age, you'll get a much better score.
If you're feeling overwhelmed like us, take a pass from Dr. Fromson.
Once the baby's born and you go home, you have my blessing that the first 2 weeks of life are like middle school. They don't count.
But Coach does count a lot. So if Dad is on the fence about coming to childbirth class, hear this.
The coaches, Dennis in this case, they're not really just here for moral support. Why are they so important to this whole process? Why do they have to come to class?
They are amazing. They will help you get through your labor. You'll be so impressed at a man who's never delivered a baby before, what he can do with you.
If he doesn't pass out?
He's going to be there because you build with this labor. It starts off slow and easy, and then as labor progresses, they get stronger, and coaches get more involved. And it's the mom that is going through this. She can't remember what we spoke about in class, so it's up to the coach to remember what to do.
And you're going to get great homework assignments.
Massage her every day. 15 minutes of massage per day for both parts of the team, both mom and coach. Mom gets whatever she wants, first or last.
And you can find out about childbirthing classes near you by talking to your doctor or the hospital where you'll be delivering. Thanks for watching Parents TV, your source for the best information for your growing family.
Thank you for watching Parents TV, our families, our lives.